And what are we going to do today, fellow people? The same thing we do every day, guys. Try to take over the world. The classic map which has been complexified. We got the same continents over here, but they are really complexing this map. And let's actually send the alliance request to everyone. This is the first thing we usually do, guys. The more alliances I have, the better for me. I want to make as many allies as possible, as low rank players could possibly take my alliance very seriously, and if someone of them does, then it will really favor me with diplomacy wise. But so far nobody has accepted my alliance request, but let's see what are the ranks. The orange player is intermediate rank player, the purple player is intermediate rank player too. The blue player is beginner player, the yellow player which has just accepted my alliance request is a beginner rank player, and the pink player is an intermediate rank player. And let's see which continent I could possibly go for. The yellow player has accepted my alliance request and the pink player has accepted my alliance request, so I think I really need to look where they are, and as I want to have good neighbors, as this way I should probably be supposed to hold at least something. But I think I really want to go for South America, especially when it even gives 7 troops, while for example some other continents will only just 4 troops. So I think this will be my choice. And let's just do it like this. Thought I only right now noticed it. Alright, let's just fortify my troops. Thought I only right now noticed it that there are 2 troops in the Falkland Islands which are cut off, so I think I will need to go through Africa if I want to capture them. So that might be a little bit complicated, but who knows. But alright, my ally yellow is going for North Africa, so this way we be neighboring players, and this way I cannot be assured to not be invaded from the top of Africa, but still I need to cover the bottom of Africa. Then from the left side we have Australian player, the purple player, and then from the top we will have a blue player, which is my ally, so I'm not worried about the blue player. So basically I will have to protect myself from a purple player from what it looks like, guys. I really need to look forward to capture the Falkland Islands over here, but obviously I will need to wipe out the troops from this area as well. And alright, the purple player has just captured Australia or Oceania, like it's called in this game. He's going to receive 5+ troops per turn. And alright, I think before my troops got wiped out from this area from Madagascar, I think I will just try to intend to move them to Falkland Islands as soon as possible. That will be my plan. That will be our plan towards dominating this exciting world map game, guys. And the pink player is going for Russia, and the pink player has captured Western Arctic, but will he get invaded by the blue player? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't, guys. And yes, move your troops out from over here. And I think before the purple player crushed my troops over here, I think I will just move out over here and will capture one more territory over here. And for now, I will just end my turn for doing this fortification choice. And let's see if the yellow player will capture North Africa in this same exact turn. Will he make it, guys? And I think yes, he will. But let's see, yes, attack my territory if you need to be yellow player, that's absolutely fine. I think you shouldn't even ask for attacking my territories made of 1 troops, so as long as we are not in the continent I'm going for. It's really fun for sure. And yes, guys, it looks like all of the players have accepted my alliance request, so that I think that should really favor me with diplomacy wise. But we are going to see how that goes. Maybe I will go for South Africa as well, but not sure. I think my main goal is to capture South America right now. Let's see if a pink player invades someone, so for example the blue player into Russia or so, or whether he expand to other continent. And it looks like he may be expanding to Northern Europe to increase his lead. I mean, so far a lot of players have captured continents, but so except me and the orange player, we are at the disadvantage at this point. And yeah, it will take at least 1 more turn for the orange player to capture that continent. Eastern Asia, which is the biggest continent in this map, which is worth even +9 troops, guys. So yeah, the purple player's turn, and let's see what his plan will be next. I think he might intend to expand to, well, it's actually Eastern Asia, so he probably won't expand here, but alright, I think he has a lot of troops over here in mainland Europe, but I think he isn't adding his troops right here. I think he's just strengthening his borders for now, and we're going to see how that goes for him, guys. I mean, probably the orange player isn't holding that continent with the purple player being next to him. since I think he will just attack Wu's territories. And I think, the orange player is probably the unluckiest player in this game, which won't be holding any continent, but alright, the blue player has received even 12 troops. Let's see if he invades someone, or whether he will be more of a passive player as well, who will just protect his continents, his borders, and will just try to expand to other continents to expand his lead. Sort of offline alliances over, and that was pretty much expected by the orange player, since he wasn't really going to capture that continent with the purple player capturing the territories over here. So alright, the blue player has captured another continent. He's getting so strong, guys, and let's finally take over this territory over here called Falkland Islands, and let's just capture this territory over here, and in the next turn we will finally capture South America, guys. But the question is whether other players will let me hold it. Who knows, guys, but let's hope we will. They're my allies after all, so except the orange player, but the orange player would have been my ally as well if he hadn't disconnected and left the game. And yes, he's still offline right now, from what it looks like. Let's see what the yellow player does. I think he could either expand to mainland Europe or to the bottom of Africa, to South Africa right here, but he's going for Europe, and that is another great choice as well, folks. This way he might have more enemies surrounding him. I mean, I'm not sure if he's allied with anyone else or if he's an ally just with me. Alright, he stops right here for now. The pink player's turn. Let's see what the pink player does. I think he will probably capture the top part of Europe over here, the northern Europe part, receiving +4 troops for it if he does. And yes, he's just going for that continent. He's going to increase his lead. In the biggest lead right now is the blue player. He's the strongest player in this game, guys. But the purple player is the second strongest player. Then it's the yellow player, and then the purple player, then me, and finally the orange player. So right now, from what it looks like, I should get the 5th place, but that might not necessarily be the case, as I made a bunch of alliances. And alright, the orange player added his troops in the bottom of Africa. Hopefully when it trades in asset, hopefully he doesn't invade me into Falkland Islands. That's what I'm afraid of, as I know bots like to invade players into continents. So maybe I should wipe out the orange player from here. And alright, the purple player added his troops in Belarus, and whether he's going to invade someone, and he intended to invade the pink player, but failed. That was actually quite close. Or actually, the orange bot could add his troops in northern Japan and invade the blue player. That will be really great also. But alright, the blue player is getting so strong, 16 plus troops in his turn, and he's going to take a bunch of land over here. I'm really behind, guys, but let's see if I'm able to strategize and make my comeback. I think I should just capture South America as soon as possible, otherwise I will really get behind. The blue player didn't strengthen his borders against the orange bot, so the orange player might invade him. Right, let's add this one. Alright, I think that might be it. Alright, I just won 100 blitz roll over here, and let's see what the blitz roll chance on this. 88, I think I will do that as well, and wipe the orange player out from here, and we'll just end my turn right now. I went the orange bot focusing over this Asian area rather than capturing bottom of Africa, which might be a problem for me, or it could be a problem for the yellow and purple players as well, but who knows, guys. And I assume the yellow player will finally finish capturing mainland Europe. Now the biggest question is whether someone will invade me. I mean, I'm allies with everyone, so technically they should be good neighbors and let me hold South America, but on the other hand, I'm the weakest player, which probably couldn't really retaliate that much. I could just be simply destroyed, so it's really up to my allies whether I get extra troops for my continent or if I won't. That's the biggest question for sure, but at the very least, we know that the yellow player is a loyal ally. Let's see what about the pink player. Well, the pink player is kind of far behind from me, so he won't invade me either when the orange player is a bot, and the biggest question will be between the purple and the blue player, since the purple player is bordering with Australia and the blue player is bordering with North America. That's right. Let's see if a pink player invades someone or whether he just strengthens his borders, and that's it. and yes, I really like what he invaded the blue player, meaning that it decreases the chances of the blue player invading me even more. I think the blue player's biggest attention will be towards retaliating to the pink player, and that's really great considering we're both the strongest players in this game. Without that conflict might make the lead for the yellow player, and the orange player doubles down on the pink player's attack and invades the blue player as well, but alright, the biggest question now depends on the purple player, whether he lets me hold South America or if he doesn't. I just wish he would expand to Asia over here, the biggest continent. But no, he just goes over here. Thought maybe let's just hope that he invades the yellow player. Let's hope that will be his plan. Let's hope. And yes, he's going to invade the yellow player. So that's really great when the pink player is fighting the blue player and the purple player is fighting the yellow player. That is really great for sure, as that should keep the things balanced out. But let's see if he invades the pink player. That will be really great as well. And yes, he did. I think the purple player is the ally I like the most. He's really aggressive and is going to crush my enemies. So I really appreciate the purple player. Yes, let's send him thumbs up. He's a really good ally of mine. And the ally which I trust the most is probably the yellow player, since he didn't even guard against me. I think I have most trust in the yellow player when it comes to that. Let's see what the blue player does over here. I mean, the purple player didn't invade him, so I don't think he's going to invade the purple player. Alright, he just fortified his troops over here. Let's just do 4 troops as well. Let's build some more troops over here. And I guess I will just attack a territory over here. That's right, guys. And just let's end my turn over here. Also, I should probably add some troops in eastern Brazil. I forgot adding some troops here, but yeah, we're going to see how that goes. And I think the yellow player is just going to recapture his continents. I think that will be his plans. I think maybe the purple player played a bit aggressively and is just going to get destroyed by the players he invaded. And yes, it doesn't really look too much promising for the purple player. And the yellow player will just expand to South Africa as well. Wow. But alright, he doesn't. He doesn't right now, so yeah. I think maybe I should just capture this continent over Western Asia. Maybe I will just take over Eastern Asia, assuming the yellow player is my ally, so I shouldn't really get worried to get invaded through these borders, but wondering how will it be about the blue player, for example. And right, the purple player got wiped out from North America over here. I mean from Western Arctic continent. So not really North America, I mean from Greenland. From Greenland, which isn't a part of North America, obviously. And yeah, I think the purple player has really decreased his chances to win considering to what he had. I think he's in the worst position right now when it comes to the real players. And the orange player is obviously a bot, so don't care about the orange player. Let's see what the purple player does now. Right, he just strengthened his border over here. And right, I think he will intend to invade the yellow player for another time. And yes, he does. And that's actually really great. That's actually really great that he intends to invade the yellow player. As right now the yellow player's attention will probably be on the purple player. And I will just capture that continent over here. Western Asia, guys. So yeah, let's see what the blue player does. Will he invade the pink player? Will he recapture North America? Or maybe he will go with his biggest army? But no, I think he just recaptures Russia over here. But alright, he invades the pink player as well. So that's really awesome for me. That's really awesome for me, guys. That will just increase my chances to win. And now let's trade in asset and let's just expand towards, in Western Asia. The purple player wants to attack the yellow player, but I don't really want to attack player. I want to take over that continent and hopefully I will just be dominating the game, guys. We are going to see. Let's just guard these borders over here. And that's it. Let's just end my turn. Probably doesn't matter for me whether to have the alliance with the purple player or the yellow player. So it doesn't really worth to start a conflict and waste my troops on any of them, as I don't really think it will make a big difference. I think it's just better to expand to my own advantage and get a good leading position this way. So yeah, I will rather keep those troops for myself rather than waste on some of the opponent. But obviously the yellow player is getting really strong. I don't really like that. Thought on the other hand, the purple player will probably invade him again. or if he don't, then probably the yellow player will just take him out by himself, so I think I will be good either way. So as long as like the blue player or like the orange bot doesn't invade me into Western Asian continent. But for what it looks like, the pink and blue players will just destroy each other, so I'm not worried about them. And the yellow and purple players are fighting each other as well. Obviously in this fight the yellow player is going to prevail. But yeah. Alright, I think the purple player will just eliminate the orange player, or he doesn't. Yeah, I think the purple player is just going to eliminate the orange player, taking over this part of Asia. And then I assume the yellow player will just wipe the purple player out from it. But actually, let's see if he doesn't mess up the attacking pattern over here, since he has to do the troop split over here. And let's see, alright, it looks like he will make it, guys. And yes, get your cards, trade in a set, and attack the yellow player. This is what I would like to happen, guys. The yellow player has sent me an attack request to attack the purple player, but I do not really want to attack anyone as of now. Don't think that will be really a good plan, but alright, the purple player invades the yellow player over here, and that is really exciting for sure. But will he make it to another African continent as well, to another part of Africa? And please make it so it will be more balanced. And yes, he does. And yes, he does. I'm really happy that the purple player managed to invade the yellow player into both of his continents, as this way we should be more balanced out. Alright, it looks like the blue player is going to deal with the pink player, and in this case maybe I should attack the blue player myself right now, or I shouldn't. Alright, it looks like the pink player is very weak and will just be eliminated by the blue player himself, but if he doesn't make it, then I will do it. And I'm not sure what to do right now, guys. Not sure. I mean, I can start a conflict with the blue player, but then in case the purple or the yellow player prevails over that situation, then that player will just be favored with diplomacy wise. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, but yeah, I think the purple and yellow players are just the biggest enemies with each other, so I think I will just attack the blue player as much as possible. I think that will be my plan. And yes, let's just go for that, guys. Well, let's just actually go this way, so to make sure to invade the blue player into all of his continents over here. And yeah, should I make the troop split over here? And I think, yeah, maybe I should. I think I will play like this, taking over the European part over here, and while I cannot completely take a blue player out, I think I did a lot of damage to him for sure. And let's just fortify those troops over here, and yes, I made it in time. I made it in time, guys. But the blue player probably has a set at 4 cards, so maybe he will be able to do some kind of retaliation. We're going to see how that goes, guys. But I mean, the purple player is even at 5 cards, so he's going to retaliate to the yellow player for sure, so I don't really think the yellow player is going to become too strong in this turn, so unless the purple player disconnects and leaves the game. But if he doesn't, then I think the yellow player will be balanced out. So yeah, and please unleash the purple player's 5 troops army, which is currently blocked in Shandong. And yes, please capture one more territory, yellow. Go for it, man. But alright, you didn't go for that, man. Let's see what the yellow player does. He ran out of time to fortify one of his armies. And here's the moment of truth, guys. Yes, the purple player has a set at 5 cards. Yes, at 5 cards, guys, and he's going to invade the yellow player into his continents. Yeah, blue player did have 10 troops set, which is very favoring for me for sure. That is really good for me. And I think he will just invade the yellow player into all of his continents. And in case the blue player isn't able to retaliate against me much, then I think I will just win this game. But alright, the purple player just unleashed the yellow player's biggest army, which might have been a bit of a mistake. About 11 troops army on Ukraine could have just gone through Ukraine, from Ukraine to Russia. But alright, from what it looks like, I will at the very least be holding Brazil, South America. And yes, I will just be destroying the blue player. I mean, the yellow and purple players are taking care of each other, so this is what I am going to do. I think the blue player will just be eliminated from the game next, guys. Yeah, and nothing he will be able to do. I cannot completely take him out, so let's just stop over here. Actually, let's fortify more troops over here, as I think I will just completely take him out in the next turn. So yeah, I think the yellow player recaptures those continents, and yeah. The purple player will probably invade him back, so I will be good for another turn, and after I deal with the blue player, then I will just deal with whichever player who will be the second strongest player, whether it will be the purple player or the yellow player, but it looks like it will be the yellow player. Actually, the purple and yellow players, if they smart, I think they should really remake the alliance with each other, as otherwise I'm going to really dominate this game. From what it looks like. Let's hope that the purple player has another set at 3 cards, otherwise I might just have to invade the yellow player myself. Otherwise maybe it will go this way. But alright, the purple player goes through me and I don't care, so as long as he invades the yellow player as well out. Alright, that was actually the same number of continental trombones, so maybe it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I think the purple player is kinda dead, so I think I should rather attack yellow, especially when the purple player is probably going to attack the yellow player as well. Or do you think I should let the yellow player hold those bonuses? Yes, guys. The blue player fails that. Let's throw. Attack yellow, and yes, I will probably do that. Let's add just some more troops. Yeah, I will just attack a blue player as well. I think I will just be dominating this game. And yeah, I think I will just be dominating this game, guys. Let's firstly take out the blue player. I'm not sure, maybe I will be able to completely take out the purple player as well, so I might not even attack him. Good game, good move. Alright, I just wasted those troops over here, which wasn't worth that at all. But let's see whether I could take the purple player as well, and please, I don't really want to run out of time. Let's actually do it. Let's hurry up and be fast, as otherwise those cards will be given away to the yellow player. Let's split some troops over here and let's just hurry up guys. I do not want to round out from the time, and I keep misclicking on those territories. And alright, I will just attack. Alright, I just kept misclicking, so I will just attack the yellow player right now. I think I really messed it up. Yeah, that was an epic fail by me, and the purple player's cards will be given to the yellow player, so as long as he wants to take the purple player out. Otherwise, he could keep the purple player alive and let him attack me as well. But let's see. I think after all I might have even run out of troops, even if I hadn't done those misclicks. Yeah, I think that might haven't been that much of issue of the time. But alright, the yellow player has taken almost all of his turn, but he takes the purple player for his 4 cards, and since he now has over 5 cards or more, 5 or more cards, he gets it in a set, and the timer has been reset by 30 seconds by him. But I mean, that's already more than a half turn done, so he won't be able to do much. I think he might not even invade me into all of my continents, guys. Let's see. Alright, he's just taking too much time to deploy his troops, and yeah, right, he invades me into South America, but I think he won't really much get of any other continents. And yes, and yeah, let's just finish taking the yellow player out. I'm not sure if I will have enough troops, but let's do it. I mean, I'm dominating this game 8 race, so it shouldn't be much of a problem, even if I do not have enough troops or time to take the yellow player completely out. And yes, I just added too many troops over here, and right now I will be blocked from going into the top part of Africa, but probably that doesn't matter too much at all, guys. I will just completely wipe out the yellow player in the very next turn. Let's take over more territories over here, and that will be it, guys. I will just finish taking the yellow player out in the very next turn. He trades in a set, but let's just do not attack territories. Do not waste your troops, yellow, since do not waste our time, guys. Alright, 69 troops, guys. And please don't waste our time, because the troops difference looking to the troops counter is really big. Let's see a good game, and let's send a heart to the yellow player, and thanks, well played, you too. And let's just finish this game for good, guys. That will be a GG for me. I will take another W, guys. And oops, I just didn't realize whose territories weren't connected, but yeah, let's fortify my army over here. Alright, I should be really careful, guys, about that. Let's just add some troops over here, I guess, just to make sure I get everything this time. And yes, I will, guys. That's a GG. Finally, I concluded this game for good. That was really exciting for sure.